Hi Aquarius, welcome to your April reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of April, as usual, I have a special tarot offer available at a sales price. And for April, it's called Game On. And this is a reading that resembles a lot of this Aries themed season we are currently on, which for me it's all about our drive, our ability to act, our impulses, the risk taker in us, the power of the individual self, and our courage. And this is a reading that brings some insight upon what type of risks and initiatives, actions you should be taking, and those impulses you should be as well restraining in order to find the best possible experiences ahead. So it's a reading that can be done generally with a general outlook, or it can be channeled to love and relationships or career and finances. So if you would like to know more details about that or any other of my services, just email me. Or if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do so by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So Aquarius, I do feel like April can be very, it's like it shows here that like there's a lot of shifts and turns and changes. Like things will not be in a way what some of you expected. They will be something else. I do feel like some of you will be surprised with the turn that either you will be taking, provided with this change of heart or change of mind that suddenly happens, and then you shift some direction or some course of action, or throughout an outside influence, that shift and that action will also be changed. I do feel like for some of you, this is dealing, for some is to deal with family relationships or family situations. For others of you, it could be about work and finances, and a minority could be about love and relationships. I just feel like there's a lot of things changed around. I feel like some of you want peace. You want to be in this more in this low-key energy. You want time to reflect. You want time to review situations, to heal, right? To move forward, to move on, to let go of what you're still attached to that does not serve you. But it's like almost a restless feeling, or a restless environment or circumstance that applies a lot of pressure on you, and you can't really properly have that space to rest or have that time to rest. I feel like your reading is a little bit similar with Aries. So if you have Aries placements in your chart, or you're dealing with an Aries, this could be very significant for you, or there might be a message in that video that might apply to you as well. But the feeling here is that it's just like you want something and you get something else. But this is what you're advised to do. This is the action you should be taking in April. So it's to move forward in a direction that is more inspiring, more fulfilling, more brings more of this potential, more of this promise to give you more than what you have been receiving. I feel like some of you Aquarius have been dried out emotionally, like you have not been fulfilled emotionally lately, either with your relationships or with your job or with your environments. Again, I keep getting a feeling like a feeling of being dry. For some of you, even, hungry, thirsty, for all that cups represent. And cups represent that soul connection. It represents love, it represents feelings, it represents imagination, dreams, internal connection, and belonging. So some of you have not been feeling really emotionally fulfilled or nourished. And I'm feeling like, though it's interesting because usually the Eight of Cups is about moving on to the future, moving on to the next chapter of your life that has that unknown vibe about it, but at least we know that the unknown starts to be better or more appealing than where we are, because where we are we just receive more of the same energy that is not really satisfactory. But I'm feeling for some reason that this Eight of Cups can also be about a turnaround. Like, again, for some of you, this is about a change of course of action. That for some Aquarius could represent situations of the past. You returning you returning or going back to something you have tried to let go or you were not associated with for a long time. It's like returning to an energy that for you feels like it can give you something emotionally. I do feel like for some of you this is about turning around. It could be about for this message could be about Aquarius, where situations and relationships of the past might happen, might be a part of the dynamic of the month. You might be dealing with, again, emotions and people of the past heavily influencing you. It could be that there is, an encounter here with someone that would put things. It's like that would be a game changer again, something changing significantly throughout an encounter of some sorts that either is with someone of the past or it resembles a past energy and it's like a deja vu feeling. Some of you could be having a lot of that type of deja vu energy. Some of you, this past person can be someone that indeed is for some of you worth pursuing, worth being with. Especially if I get a feeling like for some of Aquarius, this could even be an actual like ex-husband or ex-wife or someone that probably you had a very serious, because you have here the power couple, someone that you had a very serious commitment with, or someone that was a little bit like a counterpart, someone in which you felt you have found like perfection, jackpot, something that felt like amazing when it comes to an association that perhaps then disintegrated. And I'm feeling like for some of you also that might be going through some marital problems, relationship problems. If it has that vibe of the Empress and the Emperor, if it's a relationship that has a lot of that masculine and feminine balance, it's a relationship that is very fulfilling, very stable, and that provides this feeling of pride to you, being very proud of your partner or of the person that you have with you. There can be something there that can still be worked through if this is about current problems. For others of you, though, this is about letting go of narcissists, selfish partners, arrogant energies, controlling energies, demanding energies, especially for Aquarius, that this also has a little bit of a family vibe where I feel like some of you have a lot of drama with family because your challenge is the Ten of Pentacles and what you're advised against is what your challenge is the Page of Pentacles, and what you're advised against is the Ten of Pentacles. So I'm feeling like there's something here about family that is family or expectations and demands of the role you should be fulfilling, especially the role you should be fulfilling in a practical form, like the type of responsibilities and duties you have financially, especially if you are again a parent, or if you are in a situation where you are the provider, financial provider of some sorts. There's a little bit of drama in leaving. For Aquarius, this is about leaving a situation. It could be that you're being for some of you either manipulated or threatened or just unable to do so due to financial restrictions. Um, I feel like you are also tested to remain truthful to who you are, to remain, it's like to be the original being you are, and to take risks and take chances on what is your individual truth and all that that encompasses, because it's like there's, for some of you, there's also this friction between the conventional way, right? The way that it's well established that something must be done, and the way that you like to do it, the way that feels right to you to enterprise and create something. It's something at your image or something at the image of others. I feel like some of you are here to create your own recipes of success, of what a successful job is, what a successful person is, what a successful marriage or relationship is, right? Or the role you should be fulfilling as a wife or as a husband or as a mother or a father. Like, who tell you? It's like who tells you what that role is? Is it you or is it others? You define you, right? So there's that idea of you defining your rules and you defining who you are. And so moving along, again, moving forward from there. Some of you, again, with this combination, I feel like some of you might have this very steamy sexual as well attraction with someone, and you're like moving in a direction of fulfillment and pleasure with someone in your life that would open doors to you ahead. But it's like unexpected. This is something either unexpected or something that was not planned for you to happen. It could be that some of you, there's this starting of a family pregnancy that perhaps was also not planned. Some of you, this is the unforeseen challenge. So there can be expenses, because this is a Page of Pentacles, again, financial situations. You needing to let go of some financial assets. You need to pay something off, or bills, expenses, again, coming that are not a part of the plans. Or you might be challenged in finding an outlet or a new professional. It's like some of you that are looking for more ways of making money or a new job. It could be that has a certain delay on it during this time, or just you're not getting the responses, you're not getting the feedback that you would like. For others of you, there might be the presence of someone younger with this earth sign energy, or an earth personality, like a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn type of person. There might be a source of concern, especially if this is a family member. It can be someone that is not doing well, either financially, health-wise, or is dealing with a pregnancy that was not planned. I do feel like you can be very productive this month, Aquarius. It's like the Empress and the Emperor, also about, she creates and he puts it out there. He builds the business and she thinks about the business. And so this is a very powerful combination, because you can apply your ideas to forms, to structures that would guarantee to it success. And I'm feeling like there's a lot of production, like mass production. So it could be a month where you're able to do much more than usual, especially for those of you that have a lot on your plate. And I feel like some of you do. It's like doing more and more and more and more and more with high quality, though. It's like doing a lot of things with quality, with beauty, with vision, and still things that you see a way to, a direction to, business-wise. So you will see some sort of results or gains in this hard work or in this work that you were applying a lot of your strength, a lot of your energy to. But I feel like there's also a lot of distractions, or like in the side, it's like you are focused, or you are ambitious, or you are driven to get more and to get better, or to break free from what is keeping you down or pushing you down. But in the sidelines, it's like there's a lot of noise, there's a lot of distractions, there's a lot of temptations, and it might be hard sometimes for you to not break, or to not give in to things that are not things where you should be applying a lot of your attention to. There can be that sense of temptation as well. This person that it's showing up for some of you Aquarius can be a strong temptation. But others of you, this is about advocates, being advocates of truth. So you're a bearer of truth by your own nature, and it feels like perhaps you are as well, applying a lot of that unique energy, a lot of your own essence into situations. So what's going to save you, or save situations, or help situations, or solve them, it's always about the truth that lies in you. So if you bear the truth, if you give the truth, even if it is uncomfortable, even if it's going to perhaps create some disturbances in your relationships or in your family, it's better to do that, because then you will be free in one way or another. You will be free to move forward or to move away. In one way or another, it's just like you need liberation. Some of you need to be set free from an energy that is just not, it's not good for you. And again, it does not allow your personal truth to be expressed and to be fully working the way you need to feel like yourself. It's like some of you are living lives or living in situations in ways that are not, honoring you. It's like feeling like you cannot be the truthful version of you. So I hope you have a great month. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.